Hello, and welcome to this Field Ascend video. Today, we'll walk through equipment setup and the options available for configuring equipment in your account. Let's start by going to Setup, then opening the Equipment Setup page. On this page, you'll see several setup areas. You can manage equipment types, create custom fields, configure equipment statuses, set up F-gas and refrigerant options for HVAC, and control the related permissions. We'll begin with equipment types. In this demo account, we already have a few examples, including an HVAC unit, an elevator, a fire safety system, a router, and a door. To show how this works, let's add a new equipment type called boiler. Once we add the type, that's it. Boiler is now available, and you can see it added at the bottom of the equipment type list. Next, let's look at custom fields. Custom fields start from field number 7 onward. These are the extra fields you can create yourself on top of the standard equipment fields that Field Ascend already includes. To show that, let's open an equipment record. I'll pick an example here, an emergency lighting system. Inside the equipment record, the first fields are fixed. These include description, equipment reference, make, model, serial number, location, warranty expiry, and type. Those are standard fields that are always part of the equipment record. Now, if we head back to equipment setup, we can add extra custom fields on top of those fixed fields. You can see a few custom fields already set up here. One useful option is that custom fields can be linked to specific equipment types. For example, the capacity field might only be relevant for lifts or elevators. If we edit that field, we can choose which equipment types it should apply to. So if we only want capacity to show for elevators, we select elevator and save the change. Now that the field is linked to elevator only, it will no longer appear on other equipment types. Let's pick another equipment record at random. This one is a roller shutter door. Its type is currently set incorrectly, so I'll change it to door. Because this equipment is not linked to the elevator type, the capacity field does not appear here. That keeps the equipment record cleaner and only shows fields that are relevant. If we change the type to elevator, you'll see the capacity field appear. So this is how you can tailor custom fields to different equipment types. In addition to custom fields and equipment types, you can also customize equipment statuses. When you first sign up to Field Ascend, 2 default statuses are created automatically: equipment in service and equipment out of service. These statuses are linked directly to the equipment record, and they can also be used for reporting. You can customize them as needed, change the colors, add new statuses, decide whether they show on dashboards, and adjust them to match the way your business tracks equipment. Finally, let's look at permissions. On the Permissions tab, you can control what admins and engineers are allowed to do with equipment. For admins, you can allow them to add equipment to jobs, and also allow them to create new equipment records. The same applies for engineers. You can allow engineers to add equipment to jobs, and separately allow them to create new equipment. Once those options are set, just save the settings. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.